it's Dr. Amanda with StraightSmile Solutions, StraightSmileSolutions.com, and today we're going to talk about this real quick question that I guess I forgot to answer on a video, and I've had a couple questions about it. How long do you need to retain your RPE, Sagittal, or Schwartz? These are appliances that can expand things either transversely or in an anterior-posterior direction before moving on to braces or Invisalign, or before discontinuing treatment. So I love using these type of appliances to get initial movement, open up sutures, fix bites before I move on to real ortho. Obviously, this right here would be just as a refresher, and I've got tons and tons of videos on all these topics. All you have to do is search within my channel, go to the magnifying glass within my channel, and put any of these keywords in, RPE, Sagittal, or Schwartz, of course also braces and Invisalign, and you will see between 5 and 50 to 100 videos on each of these topics. So anything you want to know, I have content on it already. If you can't find it, you can shoot me an email, info@straightsmilesolutions.com. Visit my website, straightsmilesolutions.com, or send me a message on any of my social channels, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, etc., and I'll be glad to send you that. So this is a Schwartz right here that moves things in a transverse direction. This may not be the most effective Schwartz because it has a labial bow. Not my favorite thing to put on there, but it still will work. Same thing here. This one has occlusal acrylic, so this would be better for a high angle patient with perhaps an anterior open bite, where you're trying to prevent super eruption or tipping of the cusps. This is a sagittal in an anterior posterior direction. It's meant to advance the premaxillary. Might be good for like an anterior crossbite case. Usually these work better if they have posterior acrylic, otherwise you could put bite bumps on the back, and this is your standard RPE fixed. You don't have to always put bands on the 4s. You can just do it on the 6s. But anyways, for me, normally I say minimum 3 months of retention before you move on to other things. However, if you're moving on to braces, you can always make something called a TPA, which is a transpalatal arch. It's a fixed appliance. It's also banded. That can help to stabilize the transverse, or you can just keep that RPE in if it's fixed and go ahead and throw the brackets on. You can see there's brackets here and here, so might as well get started. I have no problem doing expansion with fixed and getting started on braces as long as you're staying in light wires. If you're in too heavy a wire, it might restrict the expansion. Obviously with removable, that's not going to work if you've got a labial bow. If you don't have a labial bow, you could throw some brackets on the front few teeth and start with a very light wire. That's totally fine. I don't normally do that, but if somebody's really excited to get their braces, you could totally do that. I don't think that would work here because you've got this kind of claspy thing here. That's not going to work very well, but you could if there was nothing here. So again, 3 months. Sometimes I'll do 2.5, and then scan for Invisalign. So that way at 3 months we can go ahead and deliver, but 3 months is usually fine in general. All right, and of course, I like to overexpand a tiny bit, assuming I'm gonna get 20% relapse. So if you just expand to where you are, you can assume you're gonna have some relapse. You might underdo it and get some relapse. So always overexpand a tiny bit. All right, thanks.